Just a couple years ago, Jamal Murray really caught the attention of a lot of people. It quickly became clear on how much talent he had and how dominant he could be. And on every single given game, from his smoothness to his crazy tenacious athleticism, he's a player that has never backed down from any moment, but has always played with a certain type of passion and drive. And even throughout all the unexpected setbacks, he's always remembered the crazy grind and where he's came from. This is the Jamal Murray story. Jamal Murray was born on February 23rd, 1997 in Kitchener, Canada. Murray started playing basketball at an early age, and by the time he was 6, he was playing in a league for 10-year-olds. And with his father, Roger, really noticing that his son had a natural born ability to play the game, he made a special effort to really instill all the basketball knowledge into him. Roger really channeled the ideas of his biggest inspiration, Bruce Lee, and instilled his confidence and relentlessness into Jamal. His father even disconnected the family's cable television and did not buy his son a cell phone so that Jamal could focus on basketball. It was the little things that really helped Murray on the court, because as he learned kung fu, discipline, and meditation, it always helped him to stay calm when under pressure. There would be many days to where Jamal would shoot countless shots with his father, no matter if it was snowing or ice on the ground. And if he missed a shot, he would have to run 100 meters up the hill. And over time, he developed mental focus. And by age 13, he was playing pickup games against high school and college players. Murray began his high school career at Grand River Collegiate Institute in his hometown of Kitchener, Ontario, but later transferred to Orangeville Prep in nearby Orangeville, Ontario. This is where he teamed up with fellow pro Don Maker, and they beat some of the top prep schools in all of high school basketball. In 2013, Jamal Murray would be named MVP of the Jordan Brand Classic International game. 2 years later, he was named the Nike Hoop Summit MVP. He finished his high school career as a 5-star recruit and had big-time offers from schools like Kentucky, Michigan State, and Oregon. But he made the ultimate decision to sign a letter of intent to play basketball at the University of Kentucky. Standing at 6'4", 207 pounds, he appeared in 36 games. He averaged 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists per contest, while shooting 40% from three-point range. Murray was named a third-team All-American. He also made All-SEC first team and made All-SEC All-Freshman team. Jamal's 20 points per game were the most by any freshman in Kentucky's program's history, and the most for any player in John Calipari's tenure as head coach. After that amazing season, he made the decision to enter the 2016 NBA draft, and he would go 7th overall to the Denver Nuggets. In his first season, it took him 5 games to make a shot, but once he got the ball rolling, he did not look back. He averaged 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists while being able to start in 10 games. And his 115 made 3-pointers were the second most by a rookie. He scored more than 20 points 8 times and finished the season being named to the NBA All-Rookie second team. But he really came into his own in his second season and showed where he could really be a player to build around. He upped his average significantly to 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists per game, while shooting 45% from the field and 38% from deep. He went from just only starting 10 games in his rookie season to starting in 80 games as a second-year player. This was also the season where he just looked a bit more confident when it came to being the primary ball handler. His development, along with the strides of Nikola Jokic, you could just sense that this team was on the rise. In his third season, he just kept developing. He averaged 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists per game. On November 5th, 2018, Murray scored a career-high 48 points in a win over the Celtics. In his very first playoffs, he led his team as far as the second round while averaging 21 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds before losing to the Portland Trail Blazers. Now, in the 2019-20 season, there was a point in the season where he had one of the best stretches in his whole entire career. This is where he averaged 31 points over a 4-game stretch, but this would just be glimpses of what would come in the postseason. because as the Denver Nuggets entered the NBA bubble as the 3rd seed on August 17th, During the Nuggets' first round playoff matchup in the 2020 NBA playoffs against the Utah Jazz, Murray put up 36 points and 9 assists, but scored 20 in the fourth quarter in a win. 6 days later, in Game 4, he scored a career-high 50 points to go along with 11 rebounds and 7 assists, but in a loss. Now, as the Denver Nuggets had their backs against the wall as they faced an elimination game, Murray recorded 42 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists to will his team to a win. In Game 6, Jamal scored 50 points once again and shot 9 for 12 from 3. So after the Nuggets beat the Jazz in 7 games, Jamal continued his stellar play. And in Game 7 against the Clippers in the second round, he scored 40 points while hitting 6 3-pointers, which helped his team advance into the Western Conference Finals for the first time since 2009. But now the Nuggets did go on to lose in 5 games in the Western Conference Finals to the Lakers, but he did not go out without a fight, as in that series, he averaged 25 points, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. It became extremely clear at this point that he really was one of those guys. The spectacular things he did that series no doubt made him more of a household name. In the very next season, he was averaging a career high in points with 21 a game. On February 19, 2021, he tied his career high of 50 points and a win over the Cleveland Cavaliers. During that game, he became the first player in NBA history to score 50 points without attempting a free throw, as well as the second player to get 50 while shooting more than 80% from the field and from 3-point range. But on April 12th, he suffered a torn ACL on his left knee in a game against the Warriors. On April 21st, he underwent surgery. Murray went on to miss the whole entire 2022 season, and without Murray, his team lost in 5 games in the first round of the playoffs to the Warriors. But he's made his return for the current 2023 season. He's been averaging 19 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds per contest, while shooting 44% from the field and 39% from 3. But he's also been continuing to lead by example. He's really made a special effort to build off the momentum that his team truly has. On January 20th, as the Nuggets faced off against the Pacers, Murray recorded his first career triple-double with 17 points, 14 assists, and 10 rebounds in a win. Jamal Murray's divine work and dedication has allowed him to make serious strides in his NBA career, and his commitment to being great ever since day one has no doubt allowed him to be in the upper echelon of guards in the NBA, but has also allowed him to be one of the greatest Canadian hoopers ever.
You know, you remember that it's been a while since everybody's, seen me out here, so yeah, it's been a journey, so it was much appreciated to feel that and to take a deep breath, feel rejuvenated, and just have that joy back, like you said.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Jamal Murray story.